You're on.
So we're talking about the launch sequence here. So we have our funnel in to the original seminar, which we laid out the format and what's going to be covered at that time. So our list, our funnel in is where we're going to find the people to come are through Alliances events and the DCF list. From there, we're going to secure our venue and location. We're going to make sure that we're talking to decision makers. This will form the beginning phases of the event, which right now we're shooting for a July 25th launch date. Once we have a map out plan for announcing the event itself, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a registration form set up. We're going to make sure that we can use the existing database that we already have as far as email, logins, and registrations. We're only going to create a landing page website and postcard invite, a postcard reminder, a reminder email if we have their emails, and we're going to make phone calls to the non-registered the week of the event. This is all just funneling people into the event itself. After the event, there will be 3 different follow-up sequences. People who registered but didn't show up, people who registered but didn't join the foundation, and no registration or response at all. If once they do register, they're going to be dropped into a different sequence, which is thanks for registering email, 1 week from today email, and this week email. All reminders for registered parties will come via email. We're going to minimize expenses.
Hold on. Don't forget the first drop, June 27th.
Okay, so our first postcard invite
Drop.
Which we're going to make sure that the information delivered to the decision makers, the postcard is the best way to do it, is a June 27th, which is 4 weeks out. Normally it would be 3, but we're doing 4 because of the 4th of July is exactly 3 weeks before July 25th. So we're adding an additional week in there to compensate for the holiday. Day of, registration, handouts, PowerPoint. It's all about creating a really
Let me stop you for a second. Go up to timing to just keep that on the holiday.
Okay.
Timing, July, August, back to school.
This is for the initial launch. So this is all creating a system that we can replicate later on. So right now what we're looking at is we wanted to have the original launch in July or August. What we're up against is back to school, a particular day of the week, and Labor Day. So these are all things to keep in mind.
We need to clarify. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. So the day of, again, is registration and handouts. Everything focuses to making this a really high-end event where people immediately create instant trust in the foundation, that we know what we're doing, we've been around, we're established, we know who we are and what our point is, and also leading into a very high trust environment for them to begin to move to the next step.
So you need to be selling yourself and your credibility and your background there with political.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're going to be the face.
Right, the foundation needs to be selling its credibility, and the offerings need to be credible and trustworthy from the get-go, which is why, even though it will certainly expend more than we take in on this event, it's all leading to that. So that's why we're going to have projector audio and video, PowerPoint presentations, making sure everything is
captured
in the direct center. Right now, our speaker lineup is Mike, Brian, and Annette. That's where we're at. This is subject to change. So
Mike, hold on. Mike for billing and trends and history of the problem. Brian for the solution. Annette for the introduction, MC, and foundation.
The day, and for selling the foundation memberships for the day. So we're also going to just make it interactive and enjoyable to be there. So we're planning on some giveaways, an online reputation report, perhaps a weekend trip. We might work with a local restaurant, so we need to figure all of that out to just really engage them, make it fun, keep it happening throughout the day. The follow-up from HMSP is going to be 3 different sequences. No buy, people who register but don't buy, people who buy the day of, and people who register but don't show. They're still hot leads for us. So in order to be prepared for this, Brian's going to be putting together some projections and forecasting, some strategic plans on timing and being able to handle the influx.
Resource allocation.
Yes, the influx of clients.
Okay.
So that's the launch.
Anything else?
Nope.
Thank you very much.